Also, at 600,000 subscribers, guys, no shoutouts. All shoutouts must be paid shoutouts. So at 600,000, first is I will not condone disrespect. If you come on my YouTube with disrespect, ciao. And if you come to my home looking for shoutouts without an appointment, I will 100% not attend you. Somebody says your ex-girlfriend has a boyfriend. What's the big problem about that? Even me, I have potential, life goes on. Yes, so it's not a big problem.
Davis, other than marriage, what other ways can someone become a Polish citizen? First of all, I don't know why you want to become Polish citizen. I don't think it's so cool.
Hello my lovelies, happy Sunday. Welcome back to my channel. It's Mzungu Pebbles, so thank you for stopping by. I just thought I would come and give you a quick reaction video back to back. See, I'm not waiting for 10 days anymore. I'm not even waiting for 5 days anymore. We're here to talk about the people. Come and labrish with me. Come and gossip with me in the comment section. So let's get into the juice, and we're going to start with Dee Mwango because she is hot on the streets right now. What's going on, people? What happened yesterday? Dee Mwango was supposed to leave on Saturday. Yes, she was supposed to leave yesterday with Perro. But Perro had to leave without her. Or was it a trick? Tell me what you think in the comment section. Tell me if you think that Dee Mwango and Perro are playing games with people. They're not playing games with me. They're playing games with their own subscribers. The people who they rely on to feed their mouth. That's who they're playing games on. So I don't want the minions to come in our comment section and say, yes, confuse them, Dee, confuse them. She is only confusing herself. That's the only person Dee would be confusing, because they seem to be a very confused couple. Very, very confused, okay? By the way, I love that outfit she was wearing. The jeans with the shirt, that fit her so well. Like it was perfect. Like it was made for her body. But where was the belly? I'm sorry, guys. I'm being bad today. I'm sorry. No, honestly, that was I'm not faking that part, guys. Honestly, it just really looked nice on her. But a lot of people are asking, why is it that sometimes she looks very pregnant and then there are other times they can't see any belly? Like, where is the belly in that jeans outfit? Guys, she is pregnant, okay? If you have doubts, she's pregnant. Sometimes the baby shift to her nash. That's all. You didn't know that can happen? Like sometimes you're pregnant and your baby shift to your nash. You see how much bigger that nash is? Yeah, and her thighs. The baby can shift sometimes. She didn't tell y'all? Oh my God. So anyway, in her most recent live or video, I can't keep up because I cannot remember. I just saw where Perro left. It was just a little piece at the end because her title, to me, I really didn't like want to watch it, until I saw other people reacting on it, because I know her, she's a clickbaiter. So I thought she was clickbaiting. That was my initial thought. Here we go again. It's another clickbait. Why is she clickbaiting on her subscribers like this? And then I saw people reacting on it and saying that Perro left Dee in Kenya. So I don't know what's happening. I don't know. At first, when I saw that, I said, oh, guys, it's a trick. She's just doing that. She's going to be on that flight. And then I saw that she made a live after this. Now, I don't know if the videos were post before and after, if the live was made before. Guys, I don't know. I don't know, okay? Because you know how much she likes to lie. And because she lies so much, it's hard for us to believe anything that she says. Anything that comes out of her mouth, I don't really believe it, because she lies a whole lot. Okay? Anyway, I will post a video of her kissing her bebe her bebe goodbye, okay? As you can see, Uncle Mo is the videographer, right? And why didn't we see her waving him goodbye as he walked in? Like the way Rosio was waving her parents bye and Marwa was waving Mahisha and all of them bye, 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 bye. Why didn't we see this? That's what I'm wondering. Is she trying to trick people? Because you're only tricking yourself, girl. Did he cry? Perro, why didn't you cry? When I'm kissing my family goodbye and I know I'm not going to see them for a while, literally, I cry. When I was leaving the Bahamas the other day, I cried. You can ask my family. I was a grown-ass woman at the airport. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. But I didn't see that from them. So if they're both in this together and lying and playing games, it's all for attention. Even though Dee says, I am not looking for any attention. It's not attention.
Now, this is how stupid some of you sound. Every time you say this. I don't post for attention. On a platform that is built for attention. For you, you're wise. You don't post for attention. Delete it. No one cares. We didn't even ask you. You just came. I don't post for attention. I don't need online validation. Because this platform is for attention. From marketing. This is all attention. Sales. Advertisement. This is all for attention. Whether you're a business owner, you're selling your body, you're looking for customers, you have a product you're selling, everything is for attention. This is the main tool for attention. Then for you, you're wise. I don't post for attention. I don't need online validation. Shut up. No one asked you. Delete the account. And we shall forget you. No one will even ask where you're going. No one will ask that. I don't post for attention. Shut up. Instagram is for attention. Facebook is for attention. All these social media apps is for attention. What do people want? Follows, likes, shares. That's what everyone does it for. And for you think you're the special one.
Anyway, he gave her a nice, affectionate hug and all of that. Anyway, let's talk about the live that she did with her and Uncle Mo apparently after she dropped him off at the airport. And I'm thinking, okay, it's alleged that she is still traveling. She will be traveling somewhere. We don't know where she'll be traveling to now. If this is the truth that he left her and she's not on that flight with her, I don't know. Okay, so don't come for me if I'm wrong. I do not know. But it's alleged that she will be traveling. And I am having a feeling that something must have happened with her paperwork. If she didn't travel with Perro for real, something is wrong with her paperwork. And now reactors always know things before everybody else. We always know. Okay? So I do believe that there is something wrong with her paperwork. Perhaps she had to leave Poland to process the paperwork in Kenya, and it's still not ready yet. Maybe that's the issue. And I don't like to, like somebody said, I don't like to get into immigration stuff because you don't wish anything bad. When it comes to immigration stuff, I'll be honest with you, I'll never wish anything bad on her or celebrate over her not being able to travel back there with her husband. I'll never do that. I'll be honest with you guys. But I'm still going to talk about it because I am a reactor, you know. I just think that she's perhaps, maybe, I don't know if this is true, that he left her, and then in that case, she's perhaps having a little difficulty with the paperwork. Not that it will never come true, it's just that it's taking longer than usual. Sometimes these things takes longer than usual. Now, a lot of people are going to come out and say, well, she should tell people the truth and blah, blah, blah. I don't think she's obligated to tell anyone anything about her immigration process. But one can argue that because she was the one who came out and throw it out there when she was in Poland and talk about, oh, I getting married, I'm getting my residency, and I'm going to get my citizenship and my passport. And because she was bragging so much on reactors and people who she thinks that hates on her, then everybody is going to say, well, she should come out and tell us the truth, come out and talk the truth instead of lying about her paperwork. But for me, she's not obligated to tell anyone about her immigration status. She's not, because I wouldn't go out there and advertise my immigration status. But I do understand those who feel that she should because of how she acted when she was getting married and, you know, telling the world she's getting her residency and blah, blah, blah. Okay? My thinking is that she will travel. She's not going back to the village. I don't think she's going back to the village, and I don't know this as concrete, so she goes back to the village. Don't say I was wrong. I don't know. My thinking is Dee Mwango will be traveling tomorrow, which is Monday. She's going somewhere. The way she has emphasized on her friend in Germany, I am believing that Dee Mwango may travel to Germany to see her friend. This is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. That's where she's going to see her friend. I'm also thinking that one of the reasons why she was, you know, making up all those stories on that live she did when she said, my husband he doesn't want me to go anywhere. What if you have to live somewhere and I live somewhere else? You don't want me to go to Jamaica for 3 months? You know, just to be for 3 months? I don't mind you traveling. I think Dee was preparing herself. She knew before she left the village that she wasn't going to travel with her husband. She knew that. Okay? And she perhaps was preparing herself, making up all that story so that it can look good on her end when time comes and she has to say goodbye to her husband because she's not going. That's what I am thinking, and I think a few other people think the same with me as well. I think, you know, we're all thinking alike here. She's going to travel, but she's probably going to go somewhere else. Now, why Perro didn't go with her to that somewhere else, I don't know. That is the part that is really puzzling me. Because even if okay, I didn't get straight to travel to Poland, then I would play it off and get on the flight with my husband. If I'm going to Germany, he would come to Germany with me. We would both go to Germany together. And no one would have known that, hey, something is wrong. We would travel together. No one would have known. So that's the part I'm not understanding. Unless he really, really has to go back to farm law, like what she said. I don't know. That could be the only other reason why he didn't play it off with her and travel somewhere else like she's supposed to do on Monday, according to what I am thinking. And that's if all of this wasn't a fake and she didn't leave with him. Who knows? We know how she is. Anyway, her live with Uncle Mo, I watched her and how she, you know, was just carrying on about the flowers that her husband bought her. And she was just being extra, like extra, nicer than normal to this man. Nicer than normal, like baby, please, you have to go and process my papers when I get there. Nice. When you get there, go and process my papers when you get there. That type of nice. That's how nice she was to him. Oh, I have to cook for my husband. I have to this. Oh, Bebe, tell me, you like this food? Bebe, look, my Bebe brought me flowers. My Bebe. And I'm like, do you know darn well you gave him that money to go buy those flowers? Unless flowers there is very, very cheap, because he really doesn't have money like that. He's getting a couple dollars from YouTube, but remember that all his stuff is set up in his country. So who knows? Maybe he has to go and sort that out. So all the money that he's using in Kenya is coming from Dee Mwango. So she basically bought herself her own flowers. Also, I thought Dee told us that in Nairobi she was in partnership with a floral shop that would give her free flowers all the time. So who knows? Perhaps he just went to the shop to pick up the flowers for Dee. Him and Uncle Mo. Simple as that. I do believe most likely that's what he did. Probably went to the shop to pick up the flowers, or he went outside to pick up the flowers from the guy who delivered the flowers to wherever they are staying. And there's nothing wrong with you acting yada 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 blah 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 over flowers and all of that stuff, but the extraness that she was doing, I was like, geez, girl, do you have to be that extra for a little bit of flowers? Are you serious? Come on, look at me, I got all kind of flowers. But you have to understand that, remember when Dee said she never, all her life, and she said this when she was in her early 30s, all her life on earth, she had never had anyone who treated her to anything, never had anyone who gave her anything, perhaps never had anyone who said, I love you to her. And so these little things means a whole lot to her. So I'm not going to take this away from her. I'm reacting on it, but I'm not taking it away from her. Let her enjoy it, okay? What else she talk about? She talked about Girlfriend's Day and all that kind of stuff, and she was emphasizing on girlfriend and talk about, who my girlfriend is. I know you guys, you will see her soon. You'll see her soon. And that's one of the reasons why I'm thinking that she is perhaps going to wherever her friend lived in Germany. Black Forest Princess, Black Princess Forest. That girl. But I remember, I think it was last year when we were talking about friendships or whatever, Dee said she didn't have any friends. It's the reason why she doesn't have girlfriends and she can't be bothered. She does not have time for them. Everybody is into their own thing. Now all she talks about is Black Forest Princess. And I'm like, what happened to Shawnara? How is it that you are too busy to have a friendship with Shawnara, but Black Forest Princess 24/7, you talk about this girl non-stop? You all want to know why? It's because the girl is married to a Mzungu, and not a poor Mzungu. The girl is married to a white doctor. And it's the reason why Dee is so much into this friendship. You know that Dee only wants friendship that she can benefit from. Okay? And she feels right now that her and Black Princess Forest, you know who I'm talking about, okay? You know. I'll call her Princess, okay? Her and Princess, she feels like she is now on a similar level, the same level, because she now also has a Mzungu. And this is one of the reasons why they can now be friends. And this is how some people are. That's how some people are. I had someone said one time, I had a friend who got married, and she said to me one time, she was talking about one of her other friends who is single, and she said, I can't be around people who are not married anymore. I can't be friends with someone who is not married anymore. And I'm like, oh my God, within 1 year, her and her husband broke up. She was right back in the arms of those very same friends who didn't have any husband. Yes. And that's just how some people are. So I'm thinking this is exactly how Dee is. She's only with this Black Forest Princess because of the husband is a doctor. He's a Mzungu, and they live in Germany. And she happened to be a very nice person. So that suddenly this girl is her bestie now. The same girl who says she can't deal with women friends. She rather male friends. She doesn't want any friends. She doesn't have time to keep up with them. She is too busy in her life. And these friends, they want too much attention. Yeah. People make time for who they want to make time for. Sean, I'm going to tell you this. People make time for who they want to make time for. I hope you know this. Don't let Dee fool you. She just used you because she was trying to get man in Dubai like you. That didn't work. When she started doing the first class stuff, that was all Sean's idea. Sean told her to do all this stuff. Act rich, girl. You have to play the part, and you will meet a rich man. That's what you have to do. And that didn't work out for Dee, but she met a poor Mzungu, and this is working out for her. I don't know if it is, but she thinks it is. What else did she talk about? What else did Dee talk about? What else did Dee talk about? That was it for Dee. There's absolutely nothing. Their live is extremely, extremely boring. Dee's live and all of that. But something caught my attention the other day that I forgot to mention. What Perro said in a live that he did with Uncle Mo. Somebody asked Perro this question: how can one get citizenship or whatever in Poland? And the first thing Perro said to that person is, Poland citizenship is no good. It's not even that good.
Davis, other than marriage, what other ways can someone become a Polish citizen? First of all, I don't know why you want to become Polish citizen. I don't think it's so cool.
That's what he said to the person. Now let me ask you this. Dee was literally suffering, according to what she said. She's suffering so she can get Polish citizenship. If Dee can suffer to get this Polish citizenship, and you think that it's okay for Dee, Perro, why is it that it's not okay for this person who asked you this question? And why didn't you explain really why the Polish citizenship is not that good? I forgot to mention this the other day. Yeah. He said it on his live when he was sitting in the couch with Uncle Mo, like the two stooges, having alcohol, drinking, getting drunk. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to I Am Marwa, who did a live today. First, I'll talk about his live. Then I will know. Let me talk about his first video before I talk about his live, okay? Because if I don't, I'm gonna forget about the first video that he did. So he was in Kalifi with this girl. I guess going, he was on a moped going to a store or a supermarket to buy stuff, and of course admiring the landscape and the homes and all of this wonderful, wonderful stuff. Because Marwa realizes that outside of the village where he lived, there are rich people. I guess he didn't know this. Marwa thought he was the richest person in Kenya. Sometimes that's the way he acts. And now he's seeing there are real rich people, not village rich people, people with real money in these other areas at the coast. So Marwa first made a disclaimer to say that this girl that he is with is not his girlfriend, and people better get it straight. Don't go talking that this girl is his girlfriend. He had to make this disclaimer.
Me and my friend, we met randomly in the hostel. So I hope somebody does not say I'm dating her or something. Because some people will try to say, oh, Marwa's girlfriend. Yeah.
Now, a lot of people in his comment section probably assumed he was talking to Reactors. Reactors does not care. Like me, I don't care if Marwa is with a girl or not, whether I talk about it or not. I do not care. But Marwa is not married. Marwa is not in a serious relationship that I know of. So if Marwa is out there having a good time, why would I care? Even if I react on it. I really don't care that much. Okay? It's just reaction for views. Get it? And to have interactions with people in the comment section. So I know that girl was embarrassed when he said that, because she probably was not even looking at him in this way. But I am thinking that Marwa said all of this because of potential. Potential was in the comment section. I heard in that premiere, carrying on and acting up. Someone actually said so, that she was carrying on in the comment section with jealousy, because apparently this girl is over jealous. So because Marwa was with this girl, her and her sister were in the comment section being disrespectful to the point where Marwa somebody had to block potential sister. I don't know if that's her sister or friend or whomever. And Marwa knows how his subscribers are. If someone in the comment section, they're going to be like, I like this girl for you, because she seems down to earth and she seems nice and everything. And they love the British accent, of course. So they're going to say, I love her for you. This is who you should choose. And if potential is on his channel as a moderator, she is going to start acting up and carrying on stupid. One of the biggest mistakes that Marwa makes is the same mistakes over and over. He hasn't even met this potential, and he has given her control over his life already. And this is crazy. But didn't I tell you all this potential is worse than Rosio? She is worse. I heard that she is worse than Rosio. And if you all think Rosio was bad, she is 100 times worse than Rosio. She's very like to control people. And it's like Marwa can't have any other friends. Now this girl has never even met Marwa. These people met online in his live. She seeked him out. And she's already controlling him. It's like he can't have freedom to move around and talk to other women. He always now have to be making disclaimers online talking about, this is not my girlfriend. So please, y'all don't go saying it's my girlfriend. Marwa clearly told this potential he wants multiple women. Why is it that these little young girls believe that they can change these men? And then when they come to the village and shit start to happen, they blame Marwa. No, this is why I didn't even blame Marwa for Rosio. Y'all don't understand. He's clearly telling them from day one, but they insist that they can change him and make him their little puppy. And that's the groundwork that potential is throwing right now. And because she's giving him money, she thinks that, hey, I can control who he talks to, even if it's just a friend. Potential, I heard, allegedly, is not new to the scene in picking up men online. In fact, I heard that she had another boyfriend in Nairobi before she started to hook up with Marwa. Online. Okay? That's the information that came to me. Now, I didn't publish this information because I cannot confirm. That's why I didn't publish all the dirt that I heard on potential. But potential, if you are watching me, I got a lot of dirt on you, but I am not releasing it. Maybe when the time is right. But Marwa is not the first rodeo. Remember the girl who went to interview with JT? Said potential got upset at her because she thought she was seeing her boyfriend in Nairobi. So she had another man in Nairobi. Potential allegedly like big mandingos. And these men are sending her photos of their mandingos. And that's why she's falling in love with them. Potential. Marwa wants 3 women. Get with the program. Either you're going to be number 1 or you're going to be number 3. By force or by fire. Okay? Marwa can't change no matter what people say. Maybe Rosio leaving him is going to change him. Ray, or maybe it did change him and he'll be a better person. He is not going to change. Some people can't change and you shouldn't try to change them. Let him be. So someone in the comment section today in his live kept repeating, Marwa, it was nice spending the night with you. Marwa, it was nice spending the night with you. And they kept repeating it several times in capital letters. Now I'm thinking maybe that's Rosio. I don't think that was real. I don't think that was someone Marwa spent the night with. I'll be honest with you. Anyway, Janet Harris and Judy jumped in to tell the girl, do you think you have to come here with this? Do you think you have to say it out loud here? And I was like laughing because I'm like, these women are stupid. Because honestly, I don't think this person who posted this really spent the night with Marwa. They just did it for drama purposes. That's all that was. So I would have just ignored that person. And these are the reasons why potential is losing sleep and losing her mind, I heard, because of these simple things. And this tells you that this girl probably is a very young person if she can't handle stuff like this. Anywho, so Marwa went to the store And I had to laugh because this was funny, and that's why I'm reacting on it. Marwa went to the store and saw a dog leash in the store. And Marwa started to say, hey, to the friend that he was with, hey, look at these things, these belts. Oh, look at these belts, Mom. Look at these belts. And do you know that you don't have to wear a full belt? He was looking at the dog collar, thinking that it's a half a belt, telling the people you don't have to wear a full belt because this here, they're selling half of a belt.
Look at these belts. I know what these belts are for. You know, sometimes guys, you don't need actually to wear the entire belt around your waist. Hey, do you know these belts? Like, what could be the difference between these long belts? This one I know how to use them.
These are leashes for dogs, aren't they? These are collars for dogs.
Oh, these are leashes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, me, I'm seeing a belt.
So these are for dogs, the collars.
Oh my God, me, I was seeing a belt.
I am glad you're getting out of the village, Marwa, because I don't know what to say. For someone who traveled over so many countries to make those stupid comments, I don't get it. But it was hilarious. The girl had to say, no, this is a dog collar and this is the leash for the dog. Now tell me which woman in their right senses could deal with this. I don't know how Rosio dealt with it, because I remember Rosio having to explain every single thing to Marwa. What is this? What is that? This is a bottle of wine. This is how you open it. This is how you drink it. I couldn't. At that age, you don't know these things. I'm sorry. Also, he was passing, I think it was, I don't know what it was, but he was passing somewhere and he started talking about how these people are rich. They have a lot of money. And I think it was a court or something like that, where Marwa thought that this was a tennis court. It had glass around it. And Marwa started to explain to this girl, look, these are rich people. You know how you know these people are rich? The glass, Mom. The glass. They got glass. Rich people. They use glass. Now I'm beginning to realize why Marwa used glass in his villa.
And if you want to know people are rich, look, they cover this with glass. Glass, my friend. Think how much money is this?
There should be a rainbow. It's sunny and rainy. I want to see a rainbow.
Can you imagine of this? Like they put glass. You know,
The tennis courts. Why? I guess so the balls don't go everywhere, but glass instead of net. I wonder why.
yeah, that means they're extremely rich.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, because net is so easy to get. But imagine putting glass from here all the way there and here. Oh my God.
It's because he thinks that you have to be, if you're rich, you use glass. And when people see it, they're going to know that you're rich by just looking at it and seeing that it's glass. By the way, it was not a tennis court, Marwa. Simple as that. Instead of the mesh, if it was a tennis court, most likely they would have had a mesh around it. So yeah, so that was funny, guys. So he was so shocked about, you know, the area and how it looked and all of that. And then he started talking about how he's going to buy property there somewhere in the coast and all of that, and if they could lease him the land so he could bring his horses. And I'm like, oh my God, dude, think about one thing at a time. You're all over the place right now. Anyway, he also explained in that video why he wants to have kids, why he wants his kids to be born in other countries, and he has explained that a million times. It was because of passport issues and blah blah blah, so I'm not going to get into that. But in his Sunday live basically was saying that now that he has 600,000 subscribers, he is done giving shout outs.
600,000 subscribers, guys. No shout outs. All shout outs must be paid shout outs. I cannot have such a big YouTube channel and start just misusing it. I feel like I'm not valuing my channel.
But remember, What Marwa said when he was doing his live, begging people to subscribe to his channel. And there were many people who were sending him money and subscribing to his channel and asking him for a shout out. And what did Marwa tell these people? Don't worry, after I get to 600 subscribers, I am going to give you all a shout out. Now that he got to 600,000 subscribers, forget it. It's the same thing he did when he was building his villa. It's for YouTubers, all of you. This is your house. You can just come and sleep. Set up your tent here. Now he's singing a different tune. You know how these people go. I noticed that Dee Mwango is doing the same thing because of donations. They sing these tunes. I just want to build my place so people can have somewhere to come and hang out and chill with me, and I can treat them so nice. So nice. You have no idea. But she's saying these things because of the donations. When you say this, people are more likely to send you a couple dollars because they're like, wow, she's thinking about others. Anyway, let me start from number one in Marwa Live. He has to change because his channel was stuck for years at 500,000 subs, and it's because he was giving free shout outs to people. He blamed the people who he gave shout outs to. Sometimes I am going to blame you, Marwa, sometimes for these shout outs. You use these people for content. It wasn't just about them. When people come to your gate, you don't have to open it and allow them in. But you allow them in. You know why? You allowed them in because you wanted to use some of these people for content. That's exactly what you did. Not just content. You wanted to give some of them a couple dollars so you could use that to get money from subscribers as well. And let's not forget, whenever they show up with gifts, you run to take their gifts from them, Marwa. Come on. You're greedy. That's why. So you use these people as much as they used you. So shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Stop blaming the people for you being stuck at 500,000. It was your shenanigans that kept you at 500,000 for that long. Your shenanigans. Oh, hater this, hater that, da 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 da. The way you also treated your workers is one of the reasons why people unsubscribed from your channel. I was one of those people, Marwa. So it has nothing to do with, oh, I am giving shout outs and that is the reason why. Yes, I agree. The only thing that shout outs take away from you is perhaps donations. That is what it takes away from you. Because now you have to share your money with these other beggars. Because that's all you breed in that village, beggars. If anyone comes to his home looking for a shout out, he will not attend. He is charging $600 per shout out. $600.
And if you come to my home looking for shout outs without an appointment, I will 100% not attend you. So write an email, and even if you're coming for shout out, is remember you have to actually pay for it. Even the thing is, because we are at 600,000 subscribers, every shout out will be at $600. That is 80,000 a shout out, Kenyan shillings. But I have to change, I have to grow my channel. You see, my channel was stuck for years at 500,000 subscribers. So I've sat down, I've analyzed what could be the reason that my channel stalled. It's actually called stalling.
A lot of people told him, stop blaming the people and put more effort into his production, how he makes his videos. Is raw and uncut, is not cutting it. But he refused. He says he will continue to make his videos the way he wants to. Okay? He's not listening. He says no more shout outs for locals. The locals can go kiss kitty KY minus plus. Someone said to Marwa that he abandoned his son. He said that he supports his son and one day he will show up at the doorstep. Meaning his son will show up at the doorstep. He says that he is a happy father and people should stop bringing that rubbish to his channel. They also said to him that, did you see Rosio having a man now? And he said he does not have a problem with Rosio having a man. In fact, you all need to leave Rosio and her Brazilian man alone because he has potential. leave Rosie alone because he has potential. He does not have a problem with her having a man. So all y'all reactors out there fighting for Marwa, cursing out Rosio because she is getting juiced up by another man. Marwa said he does not care. Leave his baby mama alone. Okay? He said that he is too big for the village. He has outgrown the village now. Now that he has seen what's on the coast, he has outgrown the village. And so he will buy land on the coast somewhere because he outgrew the village.
Now I want to focus more on YouTube and build this channel to 1 million. Okay? And even I'm thinking actually very soon I may look for land somewhere else and start building somewhere else. Yes, I'll have my village as my, how do we say, I'll have it as my farm. Yes, I feel like I've grown too big for that village.
He is too big to be around those black people. Now, he didn't say that exactly, but I am thinking now that Marwa is on the coast and he realized it's mostly white people down there, he wants to be around the Mzungus. So suddenly now he's feeling himself. Marwa, what are you going to do with your horses? Are you going to ship them to Rocio? Because she misses the horses. What are you going to do with them? I am thinking Marwa is having conversations with potential, and she is in his ears like a little mosquito, telling him that he should move out of the village because it appears that this girl likes to control men and tell them whatever they want to hear, whatever. Okay? And probably tell him, I will only come there to live with you if you buy something in the coast. Maybe this is what I am thinking is happening. But Marwa, remember what you told Dee Mwango when Dee was trying to buy something in the coast? You convinced that girl to go build a mansion in the swamp. That's what you did. You talked her out of it. You told her, no, come back to the village. You cannot live in the coast. You have to come back and build here. It makes more sense. Now you're talking about you outgrew the village and that's not where you want to live and that's not where you're going to live. You're going to just have a house there just in case you want to go there to visit. Potential is messing up Marwa's head, because how is it that Marwa wants to sell investors abroad land in the village, begging them to come and build the village, telling them this is where they need to live in Africa? But now he's running away saying that he is too big for this village. Marwa, you are talking out of both sides of your mouth. So something is going on. We all know how easily Marwa can be influenced by these Mzungu girls. Rosio did the same thing. He went and he got horses. Now he ran away from the horses. So you're going to leave Dee Mwango there in the swamp by herself by the river? All by herself in darkness while you are on the coast? That's a shame, Marwa. And that's very selfish, because we knew it was you who talked Dee Mwango out of buying a nice place. Yes, it was you. He said if you are visiting, please prepare to have $1,000 in your hand if you are coming to film. People from America and the UK, you need to have $1,000 in your hand, because a lot of you show up with cameras and ready to film. And don't tell him before you leave your far away place to come to his house.
And also, if you're visiting from the US, from the UK, anywhere, and you're visiting to do YouTube, please prepare $1,000 in your hand, minimum. Yes, because sometimes I have visitors who come from very far and they come in the name of Mara, I want to visit you. But technically they have a camera in their hand. So something like that is also very tricky, because someone has traveled so far, you've allowed them to come and visit you, and they have come from very far. But when they arrive, you realize they're holding a camera in their hand. So you don't know, what should you tell them? Should you tell them, hey, no, we don't allow filming here? Or pay? Because if you tell them pay for this, they may start accusing you for extortion. And please, it will be just very okay that you pay $1,000 to film in the home, and also to do collabos with me. It will be fantastic. Yes.
Now some of you You all don't have any kind of shame. For example, the guy who was there with his girlfriend, the Jamaican guy who was there with his Grenadian girlfriend or something like that. Ma will talk about you so badly after you left. And I think, you know, these jeers that Marwa is throwing out there is for people like him. Also, there was another man who came with a book and all of that, and his camera and all of that. I think also that man was in this as well, okay? Because these people showed up with camera to do videos, and they perhaps didn't have the money that Marwa had asked them for. They didn't tell Marwa that they were content creator or that they wanted to start a channel. Also, Marwa, I'm going to say this. Sometimes you encourage these people to start a channel after they come to your house. So you can't completely blame them 100%. You have to take responsibility as well. Blame yourself. You force a lot of these people to become content creators. But people from America and the UK or wherever you all traveling from far, far away to pick up yourself to go to Marwa place, have $1,000 ready if you need a collabo or need to record anything with him or on his compound. That's what he said. Clips will be left all over. Someone said he went against his promise when he was begging for subs. Yes, and I already mentioned that he did. He did. He said if he wants a tractor, someone said to him that he needs a tractor, and he said yes, he needs a tractor, and congratulations to Nasto for getting a tractor. But if he wants a tractor, he will call Nasto to use his tractor. I knew this was going to happen, and many people are probably going to say he's going to pay Nasto. He will never pay Nasto because he believed that Nasto and all the other boys owes him for the rest of their lives. This is how he thinks. So every time he needs a tractor, he's going to call Nasto, and because Nasto is a ass liquor, he is going to run to Marwa with his tractor for free. For free. Marwa will never buy a tractor as long as Nasto has a tractor. Hit the like button. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Leave your comments in the comment section. Tell me what you think as I blab my mouth as we gossip here, okay? You're going to be leaving all your comments in the comment section, or just say, hey girl, hey. We're here to labrish. We're here to chat people, okay? We're here to gossip all day, all night. That's what we do. Who don't like it can bite it. Anyway. People, he says, people come to his channels he said people come to his channel to look for donors. They are not genuine and they have a motive. And I am going to agree with this. There are a lot of beggars. But Marwa, who started this? You started the begging stuff. So people believe that, hey, there are a lot of free people in America and these other places with free money to give away. You're the one who came out here and you told everyone, all I have to do is snap my finger or just tell these people a story and they're going to send money for me. Look at the boys, how they build big houses. So what do you think? You have a lot of subscribers who are there just to beg. You have a lot of subscribers who are there just clicking on people's names, trying to get to them so that they can start begging. And what they'll do, they'll reach out to you to be like, hi, how are you doing? How was your day? And pretend as if they are being so nice. Pretend as if they care about you. Did you eat dinner last night? Oh, how was your day? Yes, this is what they do. This is what they do, and this is how they get a lot of these old lonely women, because they pretend as if they are so caring. As a matter of fact, one of them tried it with me. Yeah, one tried it with me. Hi, how are you doing? How is your day going? Oh, I hope you had a good day. Ray, waiting for me to ask how was your day. I would never ask how was your day, because the moment I ask you how was your day, the first thing you're going to tell me is XYZ. How you're hungry, how you're broke, how your mother in the hospital, your picnic in the hospital, this, that, and the next. Listen, I am smarter than that, darling. Ain't nobody can scam me. Nobody can scam me. Not Mzungu Pebbles. So I know how these people operate. Trust and believe, I know how they operate, and that's what they have been doing to these old ladies. So Marwa, don't be surprised why these people come to your channel. The most of them are only there because they're looking for donors. They know the scam game. They know how it works because you laid it out on the table for them. You are the blueprint of all this shenanigans that is happening. The blueprint. You have the blueprint. You taught them this. So that's why they're doing what they're doing. You cannot blame these people. Blame yourself. Blame yourself. I don't blame them either, to be honest. I do not blame them. What else he said? He also said that, oh, do you think all these reactors who are sitting there, he mentioned Lynette K and Lynette K or K.E., Lynette K, and the husband channel, how they are his students and they had such a good thing going, making good money. Mara acts as if he doesn't watch reactors, but yes, he saw all the drama the other day going on, so he knew, you know, the whole story, but was pretending as if he doesn't know the whole story. You know how he is. I don't watch those people, so I don't really know. But you knew enough, right? You knew enough. So he said people jumped in and ruined their little thing, what they had going, their little money making machine, what they had going. Reactors jump in and other people jump in and try to break it up, and that's how African people are, and blah 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 blah. So that's what he was saying about that. But he was also saying how, I think how this conversation started, he was saying that reactors believe that they can sit in a corner and get big like him. They will never get big like him. They will never get big like him. They're not going to get any views. And, you know, you have to go out there and make videos. Get up off your couch and go out there and make.
One of the negative reactor has started a YouTube channel. They have realized this. You can never succeed on YouTube doing reaction. You'll talk until your lips finish, and you'll be sleeping an angry woman or angry man. Imagine someone can wake up in the morning and talk about Marwa every single day, and here are two people from the village with zero education. They can start a cooking channel and go viral and blow up, and when I say two people who are not very educated are the guys who used to cook in the channel. And I'm like, bro, look how opportunity or how big of a chance it is that you can create something. But somebody thinks reacting to Marwa is what, bro, you will react until Jesus comes. I'm telling you, and you'll never see success on this platform. I've been here for 10 years. It doesn't work like that. YouTube wants genuine. You pull yourself from the scratch. You go out, push the same way other people are pushing. Big creators are pushing. Otherwise, if you sit on a chair, it will be difficult. It will be difficult.
Because I will sit in my couch and make videos for free, Marwa, for free. It doesn't cost me anything to leave my house, none. If I go out there to make videos, it costs me money. So anyway, after he said all of that, later on in his video, he said, how it's easy to make videos out there. It's easy, you just go out there and make videos. And I guess he forgot. Later on at the end of his video, you know he always begs at the end of his video. So later on, during his begging session at the end of the video for money for traveling and all of this and hotels and everything, he said, producing video is not cheap. It's not easy. And if you think it's easy, take a camera and go out on the streets.
I need team commando together like never before. Producing videos is not cheap. Producing videos is not cheap, I'm telling you. And if you think it's cheap, take a camera and go in the streets and produce one. So sometimes when a creator like me says, support me, it simply means to produce this content is not cheap. That is all it means. And actually producing videos is not cheap. Especially traveling. You have to buy flights, you have to pay place you're staying, you have to buy food, you have to buy water, everything. Tuk-tuk, border guy, everything you're paying for it. And I think you need to save so that you can have some small money to take back home and build your village. So it's not easy as you think. And if you think it's easy, give it a try.
Seriously, Right after the man said all of that, that Reactor should go out there, it's easy. Now that he's begging for money, that's when he's telling people that it is not easy and it's not cheap. But Marwa, you told us how easy it is, so why are you begging? You have to put this in there because you want people to send you money. Like it's so difficult. You just said it was not difficult. And by the way, Marwa, let me tell you something. There are reactors who started the same year you started 10 years ago, how you was bragging, who is at 1.5 or 1.3 million right now. Reactors who just sit in their couch, in their office. Some of them have office now. And they just sit there and talk about people and gossip the same way I gossip here. Tasha K is one of them. Go check for yourself what year she started doing reactions. What year? And she surpassed you long time. She makes more money than you, Marwa. Most of your money comes from begging. Begging. That's where your money comes from. Your money doesn't come from, hey, oh, I'm out there holding up my camera and doing this all day. Yes, you make money from that, but your richness or whatever you're bragging about, that's where it comes from. Begging. Because you beg in every single video, non-stop, over and over and over again. And that's your business if you want to continue begging. Okay? It is your life. But don't tell people that they can't make it on reaction streets, because some people can. And you have to understand that it's not all of us who are here to be, full-time content creators. Some of us just doing this right so on the side. Simple as that. Not everybody is out here, hey, we want to make it big. We want to be this big YouTuber. That is not the goal of every single person on YouTube. I don't know, maybe for other people, but it's not for me. I can tell you, it's not for me. Okay? So let me sit in my corner, and if I'm out on the streets and I see stuff to record, I will record. But I will not get up and be out there every single day in the streets recording. I have a job, so I don't have the time for that. In the middle of the night sometimes is when I sit here and do my recording. Am I going to go out in the middle of the night to go record? No, I can't do that. So don't be stupid, Marwa. Anyway, Marwa, I heard that your manager is treating people badly in the villa by scamming them. So talk to your manager, tell your manager, stop scamming people. Stop scamming people in the villa. But you taught him very well, I am assuming. That's why he's doing what he's doing. To people who trust you. So you need to talk to your manager. What's his name? Starts with a D. You all know who I'm talking. Yes, allegedly the manager scammed one of the guests. Allegedly. Okay? Anyway, I think that is it for I Am Marwa. If I remember anything else, I will drop it in somewhere in the video. But I think that is it for reaction for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to smash that like button and leave your comments in the comment section and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be here to gossip, all right? No big deal. Gossip. Ta-ta.